Good morning, Coldwell Banker Brokers. It's my banner time again, and hopefully this will be a little shorter and that you will take some time to listen, but let's talk about some family problems. I wanted to let you know, talking to Jackie late yesterday, she was encouraged. She went to her son's bank and found out that there had been activity on his ATM card a couple days ago. So that was encouraging, but still no calls. She's still anxious, worried, and as a parent, we all know what it could be. Stephanie told me that on the Facebook piece, Our Town, it's had about 400 plus views, so it is getting out. I would encourage you not to read some of the comments. Some of the people in this area that respond are just plain stupid, but that's just what it is. Guy L&D, they went to the hospital again, and they are going to be back in just a couple days, but hopefully the food tube will come out and Dee can start taking internally soft foods. The bandage around her food tube piece is down about 2/3, so Guy's hoping that will be removed and she can start this next phase. Several of you have donated funds to Guy L&D. I want to try and get that to him next week. So if you still are thinking about it, I would encourage you to get it to myself or to Mitch, because I'd like to make that gift to them so that they would have some funding for the extras that they are experiencing. Been noticing a dramatic downturn in the number of open houses. I know the weather hasn't been conducive, but I'll tell you what, from my experience, if it still applies, if they come out in this weather, they're serious buyers. Try to get all the contact information and stay in touch, because I think they're really seriously thinking about buying a home. But let's step that up. I think we only have 6 this weekend, and we'd like to be a few more than that. And I think 4 of those, unfortunately, not unfortunately, but the way it is, are at S&R Homes products, and so our existing inventory isn't being shown off. I just received word last week that Coldwell Banker has been chosen by votes of the people that review the Union Bulletin as the best of the best for a real estate firm, and we've got our little paper certificate suitable for framing, and not sure what I'll do with it. I think it's just another piece to have me spend $1,000 on another ad, but it does show that people are thinking about us in a positive way, and I congratulate you all on being selected. The other thing that has been talked about at a couple of the Tuesday meetings is the new lending program that Tara has. She has 2 or 3 apps in process, and make sure you're talking to new people that might need a new loan. This looks like a slick piece of business, and get them to Tara and see if they can make it work. I have a tenant that's going to move out in 60 days and talk to him. He said he's never really thought he could buy, but Tara's going to talk with him and see if one of these would work. Sometimes it just takes the question, have you ever thought about buying? Let's give it a try. Looked at some of the stats for the Oregon group. They're really making progress against the main competitor, which is Century 21 Paul Sequist, and I'm proud of them. I think this next year, with the talent that we have and the marketing that we do, we'll start moving past Century 21. We, I think without exception, are considered the number 2 company, and we want to be number 1. SOAR is going to be the 19th of this month at noon. It's going to be a round table. We've been accumulating questions from staff that Pat will bring to the table, and we'll talk them out. That seems to be a great format, so we'll plan on doing that again, and we'll have something to feed you. I'm not sure what it'll be. Maybe it'll be Skittles. Wouldn't that be fun? But we are going to move that direction for SOAR the 19th at noon. No other things to report that I'm aware of. We have some people traveling, and we have people covering. A reminder, if you are traveling, to make sure staff knows that you're gone, who's covering, and when you'll be back. That's important. That's all I have today. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Have a great weekend.